Hello, friends and YouTube family. I'm Andrew,
And I'm Terry.
and we are the Hoovers, and our channel is called Hoovers Over Now. And this is our very first episode of our web series, Cozy Camper Chronicles. For those of you who don't know, Texas Hill Country is the scenic centerpiece of the Lone Star State, complete with rolling hills, pristine water, vineyards, and more. We'll be exploring state parks and cruising back roads, and we'll be looking out for authentic Texas barbecue, Mexican, music,
margaritas,
Luke and Bach. Gotta go there. Better cinch your saddles up tight, because we're even going underground for a truly unique Texas experience. Stick around, y'all. Leaving behind the flat, marshy bayous, cypress groves of Southeast Louisiana, the drive westward into Texas brought a gradual change of scenery. The lush green fields slowly gave way to gently rolling hills quilted with wildflowers and dotted with thick stands of oak and con trees. The farther we proceeded west, the landscape transformed into the iconic Texas Hill Country. Rocky outcroppings jutted out from the earth, creating a rugged, almost desert-like terrain in stark contrast to the wetlands we left behind. The air took on a dry, earthy scent, and the horizon seemed to stretch endlessly in all directions, punctuated only by the occasional ranch gate or roaming herd of cattle. We drove past quaint small towns where life moved at a more languid pace, their historic downtowns anchored by classic diners and rustic saloons. After miles of undulating hills drenched in warm sunlight, we finally turned onto a narrow dirt path that led us to the Sparrow Bend River Retreat, a private hidden gem nestled among the banks of the picturesque Medina River near the town of Pike Creek, Texas. The moment we stepped out of the Pathfinder, we were engulfed by the sweet scent of wildflowers and the melodic chirping of birds. The campground itself was a picture-perfect oasis. Towering oak trees provided ample shade over our campsite. Across the river, an impressive rock bluff towered above the water, creating a striking natural background. After hours on the road, it was an immense relief to finally pull in and find our secluded campsite. We eagerly set about unpacking our small camp, breathing in the fresh hill country air and stretching our road-weary legs. Once the camper was situated, we settled in our camping chairs for a couple of cold drinks, letting the stresses of the journey melt away with each gentle rush of the current. After setting up camp, taking some time to relax and unwind from the drive, we decided to venture into the nearby town of Bandera. Bandera's claim to the title Cowboy Capital of the World is well earned, with the town having served as a staging area for the last great cattle drives of the late 1800s. A bronze monument on the courthouse lawn honors the many national radio champions who call Bandera home, further cementing its status in cowboy lore. Bandera also played a key role in the Great Western Cattle Drive, with Bandera Pass offering a somewhat protected route north away from Indian attacks. The legacy of cowboys and cattle drives is a point of pride and a central aspect of the local culture, celebrated through rodeos, monuments, and daily life of its residents. The town got its distinctive name Bandera, meaning flag or banner in Spanish, from Bandera Pass, where a red flag once marked the boundary between Spanish and Indian hunting grounds. Our first stop in Bandera was the Frontier Times Museum. It's housed in a rustic stone building that dates back to the 1930s. The museum boasts of a pretty impressive collection of over 40,000 artifacts, showcasing the history of Bandera County and the Texas frontier. After the museum, we headed to, where'd we go? Come on, come on. What was it called? She forgets everything. Come on.
No clue.
11th Street Cowboy Bar.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we videoing this. That's why we making these YouTube videos, because one day this is going to be like the Notebook.
All I have to do is watch them.
Yeah, she's going to be like, who's that? What else? That's you. So we go to 11th Street Cowboy Bar for a couple of drinks and soak up some authentic Texas cowboy country bar atmosphere, which has been a local institution since the 1930s, features live music and a friendly crowd of locals and visitors alike. We were there on a Monday. Matter of fact, we liked it so much we went back on Tuesday night. And the really cool thing about this place is it's small. You walk in, it looks like it's no bigger than, like, there's no room, like 2 tables or something. But then you go around the back and it just opens up into a huge, huge courtyard, like in the back, and they probably fit thousands of people.
Probably where they have live music. Yeah.
Cool thing I liked was the bras. They got bra, like Frog's Breath Saloon, other things, they got the bras hanging up. Some of them were pretty damn old. I think Annie Oakley or Calamity Jane could have put them up. After a few drinks, we was getting kind of hungry. So right next door to the 11th Street Cowboy Bar was the Trail Boss Steak and Grill. Traditional Texas steakhouse. Right next door to the bar we just come from. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. So we went in.
Really good.
Really good. So I got a ribeye. And my ribeye was perfect, man. It was seasoned spot on. I wanted it medium well. It was about the best medium well steak I think I've ever had. Grilled. Perfect. What'd you get in Texas?
A mushroom burger. I love mushrooms.
Heart of beef country. Heart of beef, Texas beef. Portobello.
Portobello burger.
Well, how was yours?
Amazing.
Okay, good. As long as you like it.
And we had an amazing dessert. Key lime pie.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Oh, the tea. That was a. Did you take pictures?
I did.
We're going to put them right here. They'll be right there.
Key lime pie.
Oh, it was
great.
amazing. It's amazing. You want to put it here or you want to put it over here? Like above our head?
I want to put it right here.
That's a good spot to put it. That was the best spot to put it. Right. After 11th Street Cowboy Bar and Trail Boss, we headed back to camp, back to Sparrow Bend. We get Sparrow Bend. It's not quite dark yet. Sun's still out. Hey, I got an idea. Let's go get in the water. She's like, is it cold? No. I touched it earlier. It's warm. It's fine. It's really warm.
I don't know what he touched it with.
Well, if
It
I'd have
wasn't
told
warm.
you, if I'd have told you it was cold, you wouldn't have got in, right?
Right.
Okay. Anyway, we get in the water, and the water is
But being he told me it wasn't cold, I was making him get in it.
Well, we did. We got in it. We got about waist deep. No, I actually slipped. I slipped and fell in. I did. So, had this little waterproof camera with me. She saw a turtle. There's this turtle swimming. Man, I got this great footage underwater. This turtle swimming in this clear water. And
And I don't think he was filming the turtle.
well, when I got back,
Might have been a little turtle.
Well, he would have been little. He didn't poke his head out of his shell either. He was stuck in there.
Oh, God.
Not everything's bigger in Texas, especially when the water's cold. Just so you know. So no, I didn't get the footage of the turtle. I thought I did when we got back to camp. We got back in the camper that night, and I'm going through today's footage. And look, since we're talking about footage, we're not content creators. We're not professionals. This is our first video. There's a lot of content I thought we had that we didn't have, but that's how it goes. We got cell phone cameras. We got cheap cameras, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Sometimes the footage is good, sometimes it's not. Thank God she takes tons of pictures. I do the driving, she does the picture taking and video taking. She puts them on Facebook, so they're always on her Facebook page. But we should have enough content to make a video, I hope. And the other part to that is we may have to recreate some of these, some of the events. It will not be actual footage, it'll be a recreation of the actual event. Anyway, so yeah, we're doing our best. It's our first time. Give us a break. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows over the landscape, it was time to unwind and relax in the tranquility of Sparrow Bend. We set up a campfire and fixed ourselves a few more drinks, hoping for an inspiring end to our first day in hill country. And Sparrow Bend did not disappoint. The campground, situated on a bend in the Medina River, seemed enchanted, as if nature herself had decided to put on a private shed just for the two of us. Hundreds, if not thousands, of birds took to the skies, their chatter and intricate flight patterns creating a mesmerizing spectacle. They circled between their mud nests on the rock bluff walls and the open air with an artistry that left us in awe. Initially, we mistook them for sparrows, hence the name Sparrow Bend. Makes sense, right? But a quick Google search corrected us. These aerial acrobats were cliff swallows, known for their mud nest and erratic flying. Just as swallows were settling down, I heard a curious deer approach our campsite. They moved with graceful, tentative steps, seemingly intrigued by our cozy little camper and the campfire we had burning nearby. The deer grazed on the tender grass, their lack of fear adding to the magical experience. It was like they had come to welcome us personally to their home. Not to be outdone, the sun itself began its own performance, slowly sinking below the horizon and painting the sky in shades of orange, pinks, and purples. It was a remarkable Texas sunset, a fitting finale to a day filled with exploration and natural wonders. We couldn't have asked for a more perfect start to our hill country adventure. Day 2 in hill country, sun's coming up, so it's going to be a beautiful day. Despite the whirlwind of excitement that characterized day 1, the second day began early for me. I slept soundly in our cuddle house on wheels, but I arose at the crack of dawn, driven by a blend of anxious energy and bubbling excitement to dive into today's adventures. Unbeknownst to us, our camper was perfectly positioned to capture the glory of the sunrise. As the first rays of the sun peeked through the open door, they cast a warm golden hue across my body. To my delight, our unexpected welcoming committee from the previous evening were grazing calm just a stone's throw away on the dew-kissed grass. Terry, on the other hand, continued to sleep in, blissfully unaware of the morning's magic. And I knew better than to wake the sleeping grizzly bear. I seized the solitude of the early morning to wander down by the river. The stillness was profound, interrupted only by the gentle murmur of the water and the occasional chirp of a bird. After a while, I turned my attention to breakfast. Eggs and sausage sizzled on the portable stove. Not a lavish feast, but enough to fuel another day of exploration in the hill country. On today's itinerary, a visit to Garner State Park and a drive along the Three Twisted Sisters, a famed trio of roads adorned by motorcyclists and road trippers alike. Garner State Park, situated deep in the heart of Texas, offers an escape into nature's embrace with its rich history and abundance of recreational activities. Opened on June 1st, 1941, and named after John Cactus Jack Garner, a Uvalde native and Vice President of the United States, the park spans over 1,700 acres with 2.9 miles of picturesque Frio River running through it. Its natural haven is renowned for being Texas's most popular park for camping, attracting families, adventurers, and nature lovers year-round. With its crystal-clear waters, the park invites visitors to swim, canoe, and tube along the Frio River. The park boasts over 11 miles of scenic hiking trails that wind through the rugged Texas hill country, offering panoramic views and the chance to explore the diverse local flora and fauna. Garner State Park isn't just about outdoor adventures, it's also a hub for social gatherings and tradition. One of its well-loved attractions is the large outdoor pavilion, which becomes a dance floor under the stars throughout the summer months. continuing a long-held tradition that dates back decades. Also, the park offers various amenities, including picnic areas, a visitor center filled with informative exhibits, and even opportunities for miniature golf and paddle boating. For those looking to extend their stay, Garner State Park provides a range of camping options from traditional tent sites to cabins and screened shelters. Given its popularity, making reservations well in advance is highly recommended, especially during peak seasons and weekends. Whether seeking adventure, relaxation, or a sense of community, Garner State Park in Texas is a cherished destination that offers a quintessential natural Texan experience. Known affectionately as the Twisted Sisters, the trio of Texas Hill Country Ranch roads, 335, 336, and 337, are motorcyclists' dream. This sensational 100-mile loop is heralded as one of the most challenging and rewarding rides in the Lone Star State, enticing local and visiting riders alike with its intricate combination of tight curves, steep hills, and breathtaking scenery. Each road of the Twisted Sisters offers a distinct experience. FM 335 winds through remote ranch lands, providing glimpses of untouched Texas wilderness. Farm Road 336 descends into the weathered hills, revealing panoramic vistas that stretch across the rugged landscape. Finally, 337 runs along river valleys and past limestone cliffs, showcasing hill country's vibrant ecosystem and geological wonders. Together, these routes encapsulate the diverse beauty of Texas' natural heritage, making every mile of exploration easy. For riders, the Twisted Sisters are not just roads, they're an invitation to adventure. The route's sharp turns and steep inclines demand respect and speed, offering an unparalleled riding experience. As a rite of passage for many Texas motorcyclists, conquering these paths is both a challenge and a source of pride. Whether you're a seasoned biker seeking your next adventure, or a car enthusiast like us out on a scenic drive, or a nature lover eager to explore, Twisted Sisters offer a captivating journey through the heart of Texas wilderness. After a full day of exploring Garner State Park and driving the Three Twisted Sisters, it was time to head back to the Cozy Camper. But first, a pit stop at the 11th Street Bar. Once again. The bar so nice, we had to go twice. Once again. The bar so nice, we had to go twice. The bar so nice, we had to go twice. Once again. After a few rounds at the Cowboy Bar, it's time to head back to the Cozy Camper at Sparrow Bend. We quickly built a fire, settled in for the evening, tired, road weary, ready for a rest, but also excited about tomorrow, because there was another full day of exploring Texas Hill Country waiting ahead of us. This concludes part one of Cozy Camper Chronicles, Wildflowers, Wineries, and Watering Holes.
Yeah.
Join us again next time when we bring you part two, where we're going to go to Looking Back. We're going to see Stonehenge. What else are we going to do? Oh, no, you wasn't there. This is my little nephew, Regan.
Hi.
All right, he's with me making the end of the video. Terry couldn't be here, so I got my right-hand man right here on the side of me. We doing this here video. This is the end of it. Don't forget, how you do that? What they say? Don't forget to like, subscribe,
yeah.
Hit the note, whatever. How they do that?
Hit that subscribe button and the like button.
That's right.
Yeah.
And donate to our GoFundMe.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to go.
Nah, don't.
All right. There you go.
Facebook comments, Texas the Fuss.
Yeah. All right. Hoovers. Over now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.